questions still remain after the Memphis-Shelby County School Board voted to fire Dr. Marie Fagans and appointing Dr. Rod Richmond as interim superintendent. The community, as well as some local and state leaders, took their frustration to social media, calling for change. Earlier today, I had a chance to speak with State Representative Mark White, who says last night's meeting was the tipping point.
It was disconcerting to me and sad. The community was there and the community had a voice, and I just felt like, there wasn't enough respect given to the community's voice. If nothing else, if you have strong feelings one way or the other, maybe you need to put things on hold and see if you can't work things through. So I think it was disruptive. Where I'm coming from at this point, I don't see the board being able to work together very effectively going forward because of the contention between the board members. And so I think that we've been talking about this for years, and I think now we're going to get serious and really try to implement something that will intervene in our school system.
So, Representative, with that in mind, I know there's been some speculation. You and I have kind of talked about it, along with some others. Where do we stand? Will you or others propose a bill? Is a state takeover needed for Memphis-Shelby County schools?
Well, we've got multiple bills. I've got one right here ready to file, and this is nonpartisan. Our legislative delegation, both Democrat and Republicans, are looking at this seriously, and we've got several on both sides of the aisle. I got some from other parts of the state looking to file bills, so we're working together. I'm up here today drafting one that is modeled after a Texas piece of legislation that was very effective in the way that we can move forward. Basically, what it would be is gives the Commissioner of Education, when you have low performance for 3 years, which we have in our community for their student performance, the Commissioner of Education can come in and set up an, I guess I would call it like an advisory committee that has the authority to make decisions and remove authority from the board for a certain amount of time.
So, Representative, with that in mind, now you might have some who are going to argue, even with the turmoil that has gone on with Memphis-Shelby County schools, a lot of people will say, wait a minute, if the state comes in, doesn't that local voice, isn't it lost? And isn't it needed?
Right. Well, the legislation we're looking at, it would be local voices. It would not be people from other parts of the state. It would be strictly Memphis-Shelby County leadership that would be the local voices.
And with that in mind, Representative, this move or potential move, some would say, does that indicate things have reached a dire point, or how would you phrase it?
Well, the number of phone calls and that we are getting and the texts and emails, I think that it is our obligation to see if we can intervene and change things. It's gotten to the point that I guess what really frustrates me is we have so much potential in our city. Our students deserve better than what they're getting, the opportunities, and I just think we need to right size this. We've heard of complaints for too many years, and I think now with the will of the majority of the community is behind us, that they want us to intervene.
Is this the potential nuclear option we heard Cameron Sexton refer to a few weeks ago?
Yeah, it would be state intervention with local appointments to intervene for a while. Nothing is permanent. It would be for a certain amount of time to right size things and get the right people in place and make some objective moves where we can move our school system to make it better. And the reason that's important is I sent the letter to the school board yesterday before their vote and asked them to not release Dr. Fagans. And that's because we have two issues in our community that has got the citizens frustrated. One has been the crime problem, which and then the other is your educational system. You got to have a strong educational system for the future of a strong community. And so we need to focus on our children and their development as they move through their K through 12 school years. And that's out of focus right now.
And I guess one last thing for you, Representative, the interim superintendent, Dr. Richmond, are you aware of him? Do you know much about him? And do you think that will kind of calm the storm? Is that enough Maybe for the state not to intervene?
I do not know, Dr. Richmond. I have heard about them, and I heard that they want to put him as interim. I believe he's been within the system for a long time. No, I don't think that's is going to change things right now because of the way things were handled last night.
State Representative Mark White, and we will have much more on the future of the Memphis-Shelby County School District and more reaction from other state leaders from Memphis coming up on News Channel 3 at 5.